Hey beautiful people, it's your girl Forever Sasha and you're watching another episode of Catch Up with WORLMAG, which is of course sponsored by Flat Cap Rum. I'm all flat cap rummed up. See, I can't even say it. Guys, go get yourself a bottle. Information's on the screen. All right, I'm super duper excited about today's guest. No word of a lie, right? And one of the reasons is because she's the first, not the first lady of anywhere, but she is the first female DJ that we have here on Catch Up with WORLMAG that we're going to talk to. She's also a promoter and the founder of the ladies Takeover that takes place in granaries once a month in Southeast London. Well, Croydon, them say Bush. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to Catch Up with WORLMAG. It is DJ Ray PGT.
Hi.
Don't forget the initials, right?
Yes.
And of course, PGT stands for Pretty Girl
Team.
Hello.
Yeah. PGT.
Cheers, Ray, first female here. It's an honor.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, to have you here. We're gonna talk business.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk girl stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk flat cap rum. Mm-hmm. I just took 2 sips and I just want to talk.
No, the rum nice.
Yeah.
No, very nice.
What flavour you got?
I've got the little bit of honey. That one.
Dash of honey.
Dash of honey. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
I can't remember what I got, but it tastes
It
nice.
looks like it could be the same.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Ray PGT. Tell us about Ray PGT in a nutshell.
In a nutshell, I'm a female DJ. I'm a promoter now as well.
Mm-hmm.
The promoter thing just kind of, I feel like it just got thrown at me. I was a bit like, okay, cool. I come from a musical family. My dad's a sound man. So yeah, I grew up in it.
Yeah.
It just wasn't something that I knew I wanted to do immediately.
Okay.
I'm 29 now, and I only started DJing when I was 25. So right before my 25th birthday, I had like a little crisis. Like, wouldn't say it's a midlife crisis, but it was just a bit like, what am I doing with my life? You know?
Right.
It was literally like, I've always worked, 9 to 5, but it was just like Monday to Friday, 9 to 5.
Too mundane.
Friday, Saturday, dancehall count style, and then we go back again on Monday, back to work. And it just felt like I was in a revolving door a little bit. And I was just like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, and then it's always been a thing. Like, my friends have always been like, you should be a DJ, you should be a DJ. Like, even when I was in college, like your little college, like link up, drink ups, like, I always used to have 2 tabs open on YouTube. They would be like, you're the DJ.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to DJ, but at the same time, if I don't DJ, who's going to play the good tune? Yeah. And then I kept on going dances, and I'm just like, why are they not playing this song? Why are they not playing that song? What happened to these songs? These songs are still good. So that's what, made me feel like, no, I have to do this.
So you're like, I'll fix it. And
I need to fix it. Not only for myself, but for the other people that go dances and they like me and they think, where's all these tunes? Where's them tunes? Like, I will fill in that little gap. So, that's who I am, really.
Well, that's good. On the entertainment side, that's who you are, a female
side,
DJ, promoter, and that. So you've been doing it for 4 years.
4.5 years now, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So the fact that you were doing a normal 9 to 5, then you decided to become a DJ. What did your parents think about that?
I'm gonna be real. My mom, #1 fan.
Oh,
she made social media platforms just to see me and what I'm doing. So big up mummy, #1 fan. Big up daddy as well, because if it wasn't for daddy, I wouldn't know the difference between certain tunes or whatever. But I would say with my dad, he was a little bit
skeptical.
Yeah, because my dad's got 2 kids. He's got me and he's got my brother. So obviously he wanted my brother to do music. Oh. My brother's taken a different route. My brother's actually a drag queen.
Is he?
Yeah.
Frig no.
Yes. He's on RuPaul's Drag Race, the one that's airing right now.
What's his name?
Baby.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
Is your brother?
Yes, it's my brother.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So my family was full of big characters and we all want to be something. Yeah. But he decided to do that. And then it was just like, well, there's me, Dad. And he was a bit like,
I want to talk to your brother. Get him here and catch up with WORLMAG.
I can.
Yeah.
100%.
Come on.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah.
How about you go? But and it was just like, he's like, I see you want to do it like a little hobby. And I was like,
right.
A hobby? Like, Dad, I want to I want to be a superstar DJ.
That's
like,
it, yeah.
I want to be like
big stages.
who you was in the 90s, like, because my dad was the man. Do you get it? Like, I want to be like you, and he just like,
yeah.
So I did really have to venture out on my own at the beginning, and I went out there, put myself out there. I done my thing. I got a few places, done a few things, and it just so happened the industry's so small that I've ended up bucking up with promoters that are booking me that used to book my dad.
Oh, God. Yeah. Okay.
Do you get it? So then one day I remember, all right, this is big up Tipsy Thursday. I always say I was born there. Like, Ray PGT was born there.
Yeah.
Like, she never booked no female DJs before. Big up Lady Sassy. She never booked no female DJs before. But actually, let me bring it back a little bit then, because I have to tell the whole story now.
Yeah.
So it was first Gangster Kid. Big up Gangster Kid. Big up Gangster Kid, yeah. Because when I said, oh, I want to DJ, I knew so many DJs already because I've always been a raver. And I'm telling them, oh, yeah, like, I'm DJing now. And they're like, yeah, all right. Like, you know, we've been seeing you shake your ass in the rave for ages, for years. Like, for years, like, they know me. They know
like,
me.
keep twerking. No, yeah.
No names, but some promoters, before I was even 18, they used to make sure that I could come into the event. But I didn't have my ID. They'd be like, oh,
she good.
Do you get it? So they know me. And to tell them now I want to be a DJ, they're a bit like, you want to be a DJ? Like, okay, right.
Female.
Yeah, okay, right. Like, you know. And Gangster Kid was somebody who I approached and I was just like, you know, I want a DJ. And, you know, I've been following you for years. I think you're sick and whatever. And, you know, his dance is called Can't Touch the Kid. He's so humble. Yeah. Like, he's so humble. Okay. Like, for real, that title suits him so much. And he said, all right, come on my radio station, Heart of Love. Big up Heart of Love. Come on my radio station. Come and do a trial. And I said, okay, cool. So I went out after work with my little laptop. And I was like, okay. So he goes, yeah, man, just mix. And he's in the studio, there's a couple other DJs in there, just chatting. I'm just mixing. But I'm so shy, like, and stuff, because I'm not really...
You're not that comfortable
out there in front of people like that, especially because there's so many other DJs in the building that I know have been in the business for time. So it's pressure, innit? And I'm like, so I just done my thing and I'm mixing with my head down, my little headphones on. And I done one mix. I remember what mix it was. I mixed, obviously, Money Upon My Brain, CT scan. With all gas them up the way, got bust this cylinder. But the mix was so smooth. For someone for me to say, like, I just started DJing. Yeah. Literally, there's a video of it as well, who's on Instagram Live. And the way his whole head just went.
Yeah. Mad.
You're a new DJ. Yeah. You've never been on radio before. There's no way. He gave me my show on the spot. He's like, your show, it's every Saturday, 4 to 6. That's your show. That's you. Wow. And yeah, I loved it. And then Lady Sassy then found me from there. Yeah. And then she goes to me, so what? You're just a radio DJ or what? I don't just want to be a radio DJ. I'm trying to get out there. Yeah. And she said, all right, cool. Tipsy Thursday. And I was like, you don't realise, but I've been coming Tipsy Thursdays for years. You just never looked at me like that, you know? She's just like, oh, okay, cool. I'm doing Valentine's Day. This was February 2019. Yeah, she said, Valentine's Day, I'm going to book you. Come a DJ, come do your thing. Went Tipsy Thursday. Obviously, it's my first set. I was so nervous. Like, looking back on it now, I'm just like, that's so funny. Because now I just got up there and I'm just like, I'm pressing buttons, like, you know. But I was so nervous. And for me, I wouldn't even say the set was so great or anything. Because the set was way before its time. Like, I was playing at like 2 and I'm playing, like, at that time, the songs that had just come out. Okay. But the party not done till 5. So we all know where is she going with this. But at the same time, I think that everyone was just so excited just to see a female. And it got so much reception. It was buzzy. It was lit.
So were you like the first female DJ to play at Tipsy Thursday?
Yeah, wow. So
first of a lot of things.
No, I'm not gonna lie. It made me feel special because I was just like, oh my God, I'm the first female. Like, I didn't ever think when I started DJing that I was going to be the first female DJ to do anything because I knew so many. Lady ST, Lady Riri, Lady D, Truly Bell, Drop Top. Like, not all of them are old school. Some of them are new. But at the same time, these are just women that I'm saying that I've been looking at. I've been watching what you are doing. So for me, I wouldn't think I'll be the first.
Right.
So it was still nice to know that even though I've come later on down the line, I'm still able to break down doors a little bit. So yeah, I was born in Tipsy Thursday. It was Lady Sassy's partner, rest his soul, he's passed now. And he came up to me and he was just like, we want you to come every week and just warm up. He's like, you've got potential.
That's nice.
Yeah, he's just like, just come and practice.
So you had the support there, which is important.
Yeah, some people, I got a lot of support from, I feel like, I would say people that have got open minds. There's the simple-minded people. One thing that I have to talk about is how I feel like everybody felt like I swore at them because of how I dressed. I'm dressed quite conservative now, but that's just because we've come to sit down. You know me on the normal day, like skin out, see true. You're the same, Sash. You get it? You're the same. Yeah. So, yeah, like, and it was just like, they felt like there was no place in dancehall as a DJ for sexiness.
Right.
And then it was, oh, she only gets bookings because she's always skinning out herself or whatever. And it's just
you
like,
know you were going to hear that though, didn't you? Didn't you know that?
No, do you know, I'm not going to lie. I didn't think people were going to be so simple-minded.
Really?
I was shocked. I did not think they were going to be so simple-minded. I thought they'll be happy to see me.
Nah, I'd pay attention, boy.
When I would go, especially with Tipsy Thursday, because I feel like, because that was such a, at the time, was such a big event that happened every Thursday. Like, so many DJs wanted to get on it. Right. But Lady Sassy very much stick to, you know, her people. But
that's another reason why they had to find fault with you now.
Yeah.
So, okay, so she got it. If Lady Sassy she was a man, they would have said that you guys were sleeping together. You know that, right?
100%.
Oh, okay. And we sip. No, but differently, that's good. Big up Lady Sassy and big up Gangster Kid for supporting you on that. Because especially as a new DJ, without your confidence being there, that done something.
And what
that
I loved as well, they wasn't one of those people that was, yeah man, I'm me, bring out me, bossa. Like, they weren't doing all of that.
I've
they
never
were
heard
just
them
like,
say that.
Do your thing. Even Gangster Kid, he don't even claim me. It's just like,
you don't claim me and I'm happy with that.
Not like that, but I'm just like, that was big of him to not try to almost, not big of him, but you know, other people, they would just try to get that claim off your name.
Quickly, facts.
Yeah, because as well, another thing is that, like, I would almost say, you know the saying, hype overnight? That's what happened with me. 1 minute I was no one wanted to support me, no one cared about me. And then next minute I was on everything. And they were just like,
yeah.
Who is this girl? Like, who is she? A Gangster Kid never once said, me bring her. Lady Sassy never once said, I boss her. Do you get it? They just let me do me.
I tell you what, the first time maybe like seen you on live or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
But the first time I actually realized who you were, maybe something else happened before, but what I can remember was when I got booked to host, was it your party or was it Sassy? Whose party was it? Sandra. In that place, man, where Bugsy ended up doing his charity event as well. It was a studio, there was radio downstairs and upstairs. It was alive. Oh, God. Anyway.
We done so many live sessions.
I know, crazy.
I'm like...
But the point of the story is, obviously, when I met you, you were there playing your music, but you were like just so quiet. And then it's like this shy person, you appeared shy. It's because of your eyes. Because I don't really think you're shy.
Sleepy eyes.
Yeah, you do
Sexy
have that eyes that you're like, okay, the bedroom eyes. Yeah. So you're like this, so you're playing the music and you're focusing. And because you don't talk, you don't get to, it's like those kind of people you want to know what they're thinking.
Yeah, I get
so that was you were behind and you were playing your music and you were going in with yourself, you know? And it was good for me to see a female DJ because obviously I've never seen a female DJ growing up in Jamaica, you know? So then coming to the UK and then seeing female DJ, then more and more and more. And I feel like they can tap into a place that male DJs can't. You know?
100%.
So that was good. And obviously, congratulations, 4.5 years as a DJ.
Thank you.
Your journey so far, how do you think that you've improved?
I feel like I've improved a lot from, criticism. I've never done anything where I'm so, open to criticism. My 9 to 5 is compliance. I've been doing that since I was 19. I've been doing it for 10 years of my life. And I know that like the back of my hand. Do you get it? But DJing, it was new.
Yeah.
So when it was like, I just felt like everyone was giving me so much attention and not all of it was good attention. Right. And it was really difficult for me. And I don't think a lot of people realise that there were some times when people made me feel so shit about myself. I'll go home and cry my eyes to sleep. Like, I would cry to sleep. Like, even though I'm a strong person, like, you can't be strong all the time. And if people are throwing jabs, you get what I'm saying? It's only going to take so many until the person breaks, innit? And yeah, like I said, I just feel like it was a big thing on how I dressed and how I appeared. Rather than what I was doing.
Did that make you want to change how you dress? Or?
No.
Come on.
No, I'm not that type of person.
Yeah.
And it made me just feel a little bit more like, oh my God, do you not hate it when I wear see-through stuff and have my nipples out? Let me put on something else even more see-through.
Yeah.
Like, do you get it? Because I knew that, I didn't know when I started that I was going to be something that was so different. But then when I actually started it a little bit, I started realizing, oh my God, they're not ready for this. And I'm not going to wait for them to be ready. I'm going to force them to be ready, you know?
Yeah.
So
you have DJs like, female DJs like Dims and Laws.
Yeah.
Who, I've seen them play twice, I think. And I found out about them quite late, to be honest, in comparison to a lot of people, because somebody told me about them. And then I was at a party hosting and they were coming on and the promoter told me and I introduced them. I knew nothing about them. So I just freestyled an intro. And when they were playing, the place was mad. I was so shocked. I'm like, they killed it. They mash it up.
That's it.
But they dress quite conservative from when I saw them. Maybe they wear other things. I don't know their style fully. So obviously there are some people that do that and some people that like to be a bit more, you know, liberated with their dressing.
Yeah.
The fact that you didn't want to change, you wanted to stay the same, I applaud that. You know, and I feel like, obviously, you know me anyway, I just wear whatever.
You wear whatever you feel like.
Girl, I just
and
feel like the body,
look,
girl, I love that about you too.
That about you,
the body's a beautiful thing. We only have it for a short time, so let's enjoy it and do whatever the hell we want to do with it. 100%. Okay? It's my house. This is my body. It's not yours, right? So, yeah. So wearing Dims and Laws does that. And there might be other females that do that for different reasons.
Yeah.
Right? But you were like, no, I'm not going to change. I applaud that. So I think that's a perk for you as a female DJ.
Yeah.
Because if I was a man and I was a DJ and I had six pack, I had a body to die for, I'd be performing my shirt off all the time. Like, come on.
But then obviously I always have the argument of, you know, when you come out to your bookings in like tracksuits and trainers, like, do you think you look better than me? Like, who's more dressing for the occasion?
Yeah. That's it. And I love when the DJ dress for the occasion as well.
Yeah, but a lot of them don't.
Yeah.
Big up the ones that do, but a lot of them don't. They just come out in their tracksuit. They got their little logo printed on. That's cute. I like that. I've got my logo printed on tracksuits as well, but I'm not wearing that to my booking in the club.
You should get your look. Exactly, because it's a club. You're trying to, you need a club look, right? You're not going jogging, right? So you know what you should do? Since you love having your breasts out, get nipple thingy with your logo.
Oh, with PGT on it. Oh my God,
Why not?
yeah.
Ray PGT.
Oh my God, they
100%.
die. But they're over me now a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad they're over it now. They're just like, that's Ray. Ray's gonna skin out herself, make her go on. That's it. Like, I finally got them to just shut up about it. Like, honestly, I'm gonna skin out.
Do you ever feel like at any point, even for a second or for a time in your life, when you're dressing the way you are, half naked, revealing or whatnot, that could have an adverse effect on you as not just a DJ, but as a woman in a male-dominated industry?
100%. 100%. I do think that there's times when, let's just say, for example, like studio sessions, and I'm literally like the only female in there. Like, there's a lot of instances where I'm the only female. Sometimes I look around me, I'm like, I didn't even realize, because I got used to it a little bit now. But at first, it was a bit like, I'm going to be the only girl.
Yeah.
Or if somebody books me for an event, I see the rest of the lineup, I'm like, there's no more other female DJs, so they're going to be paying like almost more attention to me just because I'm the only female. So yeah, I do feel like there have been times when it's had negative impacts. Like, there's times when I go to the club, but I'm going to work, I'm going to DJ, but I like looking like one of the customers, like one of the consumers.
Right.
Because I'm just there and I'm dancing.
You're meant to be the
drinking,
example of what you're...
And no one knows who I am. And then they're like, Ray PGT to the decks. And I'm like,
that's me.
Is she a DJ? You're a DJ. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't bring my laptop to be fancy, you know? So, it has good and bad. I would say there's some men, obviously, but this is in general. It's not even about being a DJ. It's just about being a woman who is sexy. And, you know, they feel entitled.
Right.
I've had, you know, the arse grabs and arse slaps and stuff. And I'm like, why are you doing that? Oh, why do you come out dressed like that if you don't want no one to do nothing to you? And I'm like, What?
Ridiculous, right?
So you, when I went on PLT and I ordered this outfit, I didn't do it with you in mind.
Right?
Like, I don't know you. Some men are weird.
This is what I don't get,
so
you know.
weird.
And you know what it is? It's crazy because then there's some people like even ZZ Mills for herself was talking about like, you know, when women get stuff done, it's for men. Obviously, that's her opinion. But I don't get anything done for a man because there's times when I might want to dress like a tomboy. Am I doing it for a man? Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't think people can understand that some women like dressing the way they dress for themselves, for their own sanity, for their own, do you understand what I'm saying? So the fact that you walk in your right of, you know what, I'm going to wear next to nothing and I'm going to play music
and I'm going to DJ. And if I put down to them, I'll wind up myself as well.
Yeah.
They
get two for the price of one. You get,
it's just a hard pill to swallow for some men. They're just like, literally, like I swore at them.
Yeah.
Like I told them to suck their mum.
Yeah.
Can I say that? Literally, like I told them about their underneath, they're upset. And I'm just like, why are you so upset?
Did anyone ever book you because...
Because I was sexy.
Well, that's not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Come on.
But you know what, yeah, you see, them promoters, yeah. One particular promoter, I'm not going to say no names because I don't want to throw him under the bus.
That's fine.
He booked me. Because I looked good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is there something wrong with that?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
But obviously, I feel like that was always an argument with the male DJ. They was like, you only get booked because you're a girl. And it's just like, no.
Okay, that's fine. So I get the door got open for me because I'm a girl.
Because I'm a girl.
But then the customers, what do they say?
All right, cool. They keep coming round. The promoters keep booking me. Do you get it? Like, it's rare that I've had a promoter that's booked me once and never booked me again.
Yeah.
Like.
And a very, very popular promoter once said that to me before. That Sasha, almost anybody can get booked, but to be rebooked is the most
It's a whole
important
different thing.
Yeah.
But that's something that I started realizing when I was great. Because when I go and DJ one time, now you're telling me, someone booked me as a special guest. Big up Starboy Bossy Tuesdays. He booked me as a special guest one time.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, now I'm going to talk about this.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about it. I DM'd him on Instagram. Before he even knew who I was. And I was like, hi, I heard you do Bossy Tuesdays, whatever, you know, I want to come and DJ. He said, just come to the event and meet me and all this stuff. And I was like, that's long, man. I'm not trying to go there, man. I just want my booking. How did you get that? I just want my booking. And I never went. And for months, I was kind of always DMing him, hi. And he would respond to me. He wasn't rude or anything. But it just wasn't, I could tell he didn't want to book me.
Yeah.
And then one random day at Tipsy Thursday, I got there late. Usually I will be the first DJ. So if you know, you know. Whereas if you get there at like 2, I'm done and I'm just sitting there.
Yeah.
To get it, so you wouldn't know who I was. But on this particular day, I got there late. So I ended up doing a later set. So there were more people in there.
Yeah.
I was glad. Done my set now. When I come off my set, someone come up to me and was like, the Bossy Tuesday boss wants to chat to you. And I'm like, okay, because I've been trying to chat to him for months. Like, you get it? And I went up to him and I was like, hi. And he was like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. I was like, do you know who I am? I've been DMing you on Instagram. He's like, oh, you're the flip. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you're bud. You have to come as a special guest to my event next week. I said, cool. There.
What was it that caught his attention?
It was the set that I just done.
See?
But obviously, I understand as a promoter, you don't want to book people until you know what they can
100%. We get
but
that.
Sometimes, as a promoter myself now as well, book people to see what they can do. There's that as well. But obviously, I said, cool, went through there, done the special guest thing.
But you think in this day and age where there's videos of people playing, there's Instagram and stuff, you would need to book somebody to see what they can do when you can always see on their Insta?
But that's the thing, I feel like, not like you can edit videos and shit like that, but you can watch anything and think, yeah, this particular video or moment in time of their whole 1 hour set looks okay. What, 5 minutes, 10 minutes? That looks all right. What about the rest of it? I feel like...
But if you're going to put it up on your page, you're putting up the best, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But I don't expect people to judge me off of a 1 or 2 minute video that they've seen on Instagram from me. Some might do, but I know that they have the mentality of, I need to see this person in person. So
yeah, so you getting booked. Obviously, some people might say, "Oh, you get booked because you're sexy or because you're a woman, whatever." But then females do book you as well, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. But sorry, with the Bossy Tuesdays, I went there, done the set. I was on time. I was on point. everything. I'm always on time, always on point. I was cute. I was polite. I done my job.
Tick, tick, tick.
Tick, tick, tick. And he just goes, "You're a resident now."
On the first night?
The first night. But that's the same thing what happened with Tipsy Thursdays. Also, I'm just saying, it's an example.
Yeah.
It's an example of, from I come there one
take
time.
Ray. This is one take Ray.
One take. From I come there one time, you're going to want me to come back there every time. So, yeah, like, that just happened to, that just ended up being the pattern. Literally, yeah.
So what do you think about, because you said that with Bossy Tuesday, you were reaching out to him before.
Yeah.
And I've had conversations with people, even friends that are not really in entertainment like that, but I can have a conversation with them. And about people basically contacting the promoters about getting a gig. What's your thought on that?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have to say,
so.
Yeah, I'll let you go.
Everyone, all these DJs, they have this thing of, that person's booked for that dance, but that DJ so-and-so is booked for that dance, but he asked the promoter. It's just like, it doesn't matter.
I agree.
Because his name's on the flyer and yours is not because you didn't ask.
Not just that. I tell you why I agree, and I hope that people are watching actually, especially those people that I feel like are just not getting it.
Yeah.
Right? I hope that you just take a second and really understand this. It's a job.
Literally.
You want a job, you go get the job, right? So if you see something that you want, you go for it. For the people that go, they're the one that have to ask the promoter, this and that. You're a bum. You're losing. There's no ambition then. Because why? I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit down and just wait for something to drop in my lap.
No,
I have to go and get it.
You can't.
Right? Now, the difference is though, where I can see where some people are coming from with the argument is that some people are doing it and they're doing it at a disadvantage. For example, they might be doing it for free, right?
Not everything that you do for free is a bad thing.
No, it's not. Well, I'll get onto that. But they might be doing it for free. As a result, with certain people, when you do things for free, they don't give you your respect. So you're messing up your brand.
Yes.
Right? They also might be doing it just because they want to say, okay, I'm a part of this, whatever, not making the opportunity work for them. And I hear what you're saying about not everything you do for free is a bad thing, because I'm pro that. I get that.
Done a lot
because
of stuff for
opportunities come from that.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So there's totally, and especially as a DJ, when you were starting out, you needed the experience.
I had
right?
to ask. 100%.
So to people out there, because there's so many people, I even talk to people that are in the entertainment scene, and they're like, no, if they want me, they have to come and get me. I'm like, bro,
they might not even know who you are.
I'm like, bro, you sound like somebody who's literally just sitting down waiting on somebody to save them. You have to go and get it, because if you're saying, all right, I'm not going to go to them unless they come to me. For one, like you said, they might not know who you are. Second of all, why the hell are you sitting down there waiting? What are you waiting for? If you have a talent, if you have something that you want to get out your system, go do it. And then they get upset and say people are gatekeepers when they're not even doing their bit.
I don't want to hear about gatekeepers.
No, honestly, it really irritates me about this gatekeeper thing. What's your take on it?
It's imaginary. Listen.
So you agree?
I heard the gatekeeper chat, and I'm sitting there like, hold on, who was the gatekeepers that I had to go to for them to open the gate for me when I started? There was no gatekeeper.
Some people,
there wasn't one.
Some people would say, and listen, hear me out first, the gatekeeper was Gangster Kid and Sassy. That's what they would call gatekeeper, but they don't understand what gatekeeper means. I know what you're saying. Right? There's people that were supporting you. They weren't keeping no gate. They choose to support. And people mix up gatekeeper. Gatekeeper are for people that use control to stop others from getting to where they want to. There's nobody on this earth, and I say it with chest, that can stop me from getting what I deserve. They're not 100%. God. And then you hear people that they're talking like, I got alone my fear. Clearly not. No. Because then where's this gatekeeper coming from?
Why are you scared of the gatekeeper?
Why is it this one person? Like even these big president, whoever, even Hitler that was reigning for a while had to have his hand. Like,
who was the gatekeeper then?
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. I feel like it's an escape thing where they're like, because they're not working, they're not putting in the work.
They're not putting in the work.
They're seeing other people work, and then, gatekeeper, no, it's ambition.
Do you know what it is? And I will obviously be on their side a little bit with this, because they're putting in the work that they feel is enough or what they should put in, but they're not getting nowhere. So it's like they feel like, okay, if I'm not getting nowhere and I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, then it's someone else's fault.
I hear that. This actually feel like I'm having a conversation with a friend at home, like sometimes, I'm not filming. But do you know what it is, Ray?
It's just not your time.
Do you know what it is, Ray? I don't even think that if they're really and truly meant to reflect on themselves, I don't agree with that they feel like they're putting in the work that they're doing to get what they, because if I'm supposed to ask them 3 questions, right? And one of them would have been, okay, so today, what did you do to contribute to your goal? Mm-hmm. 9 out of 10 times, they would have said, there I go and chill. Remember them are the same people who said them not contact nobody for no work, you know. So then who's keeping the gate? You're keeping your own gate. You lock the gate and throw the key in the ocean.
It looks so.
Go get it.
They can't find it.
Do you understand what I'm saying? That's one of the questions. I can ask them a next question of, okay, what is your 2-year plan? They don't have one.
They don't have one.
So when the gate open, where y'all gonna go?
What are you gonna do? They're waiting for the gate to open and then they're gonna make the plan.
Okay.
You can't work like that.
But everybody, do you know what? I hate when people don't have accountability. Yeah. And I'm not perfect, because sometimes it's easy to blame somebody else, 100%. Right? But Jesus Christ, stop saying there's a gatekeeper, because I'm waiting to see who the gatekeeper is.
I don't believe in that gatekeeper business. Because at the end of the day, anything that I wanted to do in this industry, I have done it.
Girl.
Let's talk about Takeover though now.
Girl.
Let's reach there, because big up Queenie. So big up Queenie.
So the Takeover, when does that happen? Like, how frequently? Tell us about that.
Usually happens the first Saturday of every month. However, Ray PGT's taking a break because I have other promotions that I want to focus on right now. So we'll be back in the new year with Takeover. Okay. But usually. And
guys, I've hosted Takeover one time, and I've learned some skills there, like in that one session. Really? And this is what I'm talking about. Even though it wasn't a free gig, I was paid for it. Yeah. But this is what I'm saying. Doing stuff, you can learn things, right? Riri was teaching me stuff about with the decks. Lady Alicia.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Girl, I loved it. Yeah. But go on.
But see, that's another thing. Those are things that us as the gallon will take time and show that to you. The man them just like, yeah man, she knows what she's doing. Yeah, and you not saying you don't know, but you don't know everything.
And some of them don't want to teach you, because guess what? They don't want you to be better than them. And I get it.
Facts.
I'd be mad too. Because if this is a male-dominated situation, right? All right, it's a female-dominated situation, then the man them come in and I'm teaching him, hey, well on them, man. You can't come be better than me. Like, take over. So I get
it. I realize a lot of that as well. And not in like a rude way. No, I'm just going to say, I'm not going to say not in a rude way. Like, sometimes, even when I'm out now, like, there's some DJs that I know you're a good DJ. I've heard you DJ on multiple occasions, but today, you're not having a good day. And even I've had my days where I'm not having a good day. So I respect that. But at the same time, I have people around me that will be real and be like, Ray, what kind of set was that? And
what happened?
Like, oh, was it bad? Like, kind of thing. They're like, it wasn't bad, but it's just, you could have done better. Why did you do so that? And I'm like, okay. But those are my people. Do you get it? Everybody, you need to have your people that's going to be real with you. Because then there's other DJs that are out there and they're doing the set. The set's not great. And I'm looking at all the other DJs like, are we going to help him? There's even been a time where I've gone to a DJ and it's like, should we like help him a little bit? No, don't do that. And I'm like, why not though? He's doing a bad job right now. Like, it's like, no, let people go out and do whatever I do. And it's just like, okay, enemies of progress. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. If I'm fucking up, I'd rather you tell me in the middle of my set, like, Ray, switch your doublers or do that. And I could be like,
why do you think they won't say anything though?
Because most of them are DJing next. So they want them to look bad.
Okay. Yeah.
They want them to look bad so they can look better when they come. They're like, yeah, I'll come and save the party. And it's just like, you lot are wicked, because, like I said, I can't have people around me that are not gonna even. I feel like as a female, naturally, the male DJs are always trying to tell me what to do anyway. But it's just like, you come over to my area and be like, Ray, do this or play that. But when it's the male DJs, everyone's like.
I was going to say that, but I was going to say in this sense though.
Comfortable to come and tell me what to play.
I was going to talk about that, about hearing feedback from another DJ.
Yeah.
Now, I hear what you say, that they don't say it because they want to look good after.
There's that.
But honestly, I think it's more of the fact that they don't want then the DJ to go and say, oh, you're trying to tell me how to play.
Gatekeeper.
Bro, I've been at a party and a DJ was playing a way that wasn't great, right? And another DJ went and touched his laptop to say, find the song and say, play that. He slapped the man and, right? Yeah. And I get it. It's your moment. And it's a bit, for some people, and I won't even say ego, But for some people, it just is what it is because they don't know where the help is coming from. Because sometimes somebody just wants to help you just to then go talk and say, I helped you,
them.
right? So it's mad.
There's sometimes where there's help and that person's not trying to help you, they're trying to flop you as well.
Oh, even that.
I've come across that.
Oh.
I had to learn very early on in DJ, you see when you're doing your thing, if you're going to flop, you're going to flop because of what you wanted to play, not because of what someone else told me to play. And I've flopped before because someone said to me, oh, play this. And because I'm a new DJ and I'm like, oh, like I'm not doing it. All right, cool, let me play that song. And then I play it. And like, even when the crowd is going like this, now they're just like, what are you doing? And I'm just like, why did I listen? Go away, but it's too late. So there's different ways of it. I do agree with not going up to a DJ.
I would have said that was not DJ Ray PGT, that was DJ whoever. I'm joking.
Do you get it?
I'm joking.
There's times when I want to, I could be like, by the way, that DJ told me to play this song. Like, it's just like, but I have to own it. Do you know why? Because it's my choice. And that's why now I've turned into such a little bully. Like, but I feel like I have to be a little bully. Like, if there's no lineup, and you know how it goes as well with a lot of dances, there is no set times. It's you pull up and you fit in where you're meant to fit in or where they let you fit in. Like, and there were times when I used to go dance I was booked on, the whole night will go past and they're like, yeah, you're not playing. And I'm like, why? Like, I'm booked though, I should play.
But you're very, I wouldn't say you're shy like I said, but you're very like, I'll wait my turn kind of person.
No, but you know what it is that some of them are so antsy, like they're so, it's just like, play that, man.
Girl,
like, you know, it's like,
I
just
know.
play that because you're dying for it, just play.
No, but you left your house to come and work. Okay, I get it because sometimes even me as a host, if I'm doing something and then somebody feel like, oh, they wanna take over, I'll let them take over because I'm getting paid anyway. Okay,
There's not that as well.
Yeah, I'm now gonna clock myself, right? Unless obviously the promoter say to me, I'm listening to the promoter, then that's that.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I'm not clock myself. It's not, you do my job, I get paid. I'm cool.
Do you know why? Because as well, it's so easy for arguments to happen in those little situations.
No, but what I mean, because you're so like, I'll just wait. They see that already. They don't even acknowledge you. They're like, she not the kind, I'm not worry about she. I'll have to worry about the next person who I know that will have a problem with it. So I'm not going to push them to the side. I'll push her to the side.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is why even when I was doing the Da Vinci show,
I wasn't booked for Da Vinci, just to let you know.
Oh, weren't you?
I was just there with my laptop.
Oh, okay, cool. That's fine. A lot of people weren't booked. It was a weird one because I was just going there for the show.
Yeah.
I wasn't booked.
Oh,
and then Candy went to the guy and said, because Alan Brando was meant to host it.
Right.
But Candy went to him and said, you might as well get Sasha to do it. She was trying to get him to make me do it to begin with anyway, because she's like, it's a male show, loads of male, big up Candy Curve.
Yeah.
Loads of male on the show. You need a female in the mix, whatever, which I always do feel like you need a female, whether it's a host or an artist, you just need, because it's a representation of who is in the dance.
Yep.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
100%.
So that's how I ended up doing it. So, but when I saw you at Da Vinci and I'm like, you're just there with the laptop, I'm like, no, this doesn't even look cute, because they're not going to say it to you, come and thingy. And it's not necessarily because they're being bad man. It's because for some reason with the whole DJ thing, sometimes it's a dog eat dog kind of situation.
100%, but the bringings that the man them will give to their man them, to give to their boys, they're not going to give me the same.
Of course they're not.
Because they just don't look at me the same, even though we're in the same places all the time, every weekend, we're friends, I got your number, I can call your phone, I can ask you for equipment, you ask me for equipment. When it comes to situations like that, because just for example, whoever it was that was DJing on that day, like, I know that they wasn't meant to DJ, but the person who was meant to DJ brought them.
Okay.
And said, go on DJ. But that person also brought me. But they didn't say, Ray, go on DJ as well.
Right.
Knowing I was there with my
The
laptop.
thing is, what I feel like with these men as well, a lot of them, they're scared of each other. Now, everybody say they're a thug and they're this and they're that, but a lot of them are scared of each other and they want to fit in to the circle of friendship. So they don't want to, instead of creating a problem with their friend, they'll rather create it with you. Okay? So that's how I see this whole thing with the man them anyway. They will say certain things to you, or they will let you take the rap for something but defend the man them. Right? I've accepted that and I see that, but I already know it's because of their weakness. They're weak. They can't stand up to that person. They don't want to be outcasted. They don't want to be...
And then there's me and you who will just say what has to be said. Do you get it? It doesn't have to be an argument. It doesn't have to be rude. It doesn't have to be an attitude. Just say what needs to be said sometimes. And that, I feel like, is a big thing what I feel like people this industry need to learn to do. We're not all friends. We do not all like each other. But we do have to coexist in this industry together. And yeah, I think people should stop being scared just to say stuff. Like, just say, if something needs to be said, just say it.
Yeah. They pick and choose what they say, though.
Yeah, obviously, we all pick and choose because I've learned to pick my battles. I used to fight everyone. Like, even there's some DJs in the industry that will say, like, if Ray has never cussed you, are you even a DJ? Because I know I know you know me differently, but I know you see me as like, oh yeah, when you're out there, you're just quiet, you hold your corner, whatever. Yeah, that's because I haven't needed to cuss when I'm around you. I don't think yet. Do you get it? But if I need to, it's like I'm the only one making noise, and there might be some man behind me like yeah, but they're not gonna say nothing.
Right.
Because they don't want to get caught up in there. Yeah, they said something as well when Ray was saying what she was saying. Do you get it? Everyone just wants to. And then they might ring me tomorrow and be like, do you know what, Ray, what you were saying last night was facts. So why didn't you say that at the time?
Right.
Like,
so you've learned to just say, I say nothing.
Depends. Do you get it? Like, it depends. If I have to say something, then I will. But most of the time, I'm like, let me drink my drink and smoke my spliff, because I ain't got time for this.
But for me, it's the hypocrisy. Yes, you're meant to choose your battle, but at the same time, it's if your bestie has done A and A was bad, then another person who you barely know, whatever, has done A and A was bad. You might not tell your friend off in front of people, but they still need to be checked. There are some fake friends walking around that won't check their friends, right? And they will check the other person and go all out with it. So that's what I mean by they pick and choose what they want to. Do you understand what I'm saying?
That's it, literally.
For you as a female DJ though, because obviously most of this interview is going to be about that because obviously you're
I am,
right. I mean, you're more things, but primarily for this interview, you know, you're out there doing your thing. There are loads of shows, etc. What do you think about the booking, the ratio of you, the way you've been booked? Do you feel like it could have been more? It should have been more. Like you see some shows and you feel like, why am I not on this?
100%, obviously. Especially when I feel like some promoters, like, they do this all the time, and I don't know why this in particular winds me up so much, but you can't help what you're not feeling. And you're having an event called Every Gal a Bubble, but there's just bare man on the lineup. I'm just like, this lineup doesn't even make no sense. Even if you're gonna book a 2-2 artist, but you book men, like, and I'm just like, the only thing about this that is girly at all is a picture of the two models. You know, they always put models on their flyer. Right. It's a picture of the two model girls that are on the flyer. Like, you didn't make this about the gallon at all, but it's called Every Gal List or Gal for Wine or...
Do you think that in dancehall they actually respect or value the women in dancehall?
No, they don't. I feel like I have to push my foot in everything. It's just like, oh, what, you lot thought you was going to do this, but involve me? No way. Like,
not even just that, and that's good. I admire that, of course, go get that. But not just even as a DJ, but female in dancehall in general.
I don't even think that's an dancehall question. That's just a life thing, you know? I just feel like it's crazy because for me, we could get a whole group of gals together right now and slap on one mix on SoundCloud and the party is lit. We'll wind up on each other. We'll enjoy ourselves. Like, do you get it? We don't actually need man. But then the man them, if it's all of you lot doing that same thing, why? Because why is bare man back up in the one room playing SoundCloud mix dancing like themselves? Like, do you get it? So my thing is like, you know that we're the life of the party. Power. Like, you know, if no girl comes to your dance, everyone's gonna say, even for me as a female, oh my God, like, majority of my supporters are men. So when I keep my dances, I see it and I'm just like, I wish I had more female support. Like, this is like, the ratio is always mad. But it's just like, you don't know that the gallem are gonna give it everything that you need to give it, and you're just not giving them no face. But when the day of the dance comes, if there's no gal in your dance, you're upset.
Are they really? Because they smoke, they blow it everywhere.
They have to be. I know the man don't come out smelling clean for us. You see, that's the difference of us and them, Because you see me, I'm quite happy to come out dressed up nice, to have every single gal in that club say, you look nice, or what perfume is that? You smell good. Oh, who done your hair, girl? Like, the man them, it's different. You don't come out smelling sweet, and all of that for next man.
No, I think they kind of do. I do. And I tell you why. Because they literally bypass the women. I've seen it. smoke up, I'm going on one corner with them friends and smoke up a split. There'll be a woman there, right? Then my pastor, whatever, they'll push down the woman to say to their brethren, give me a hand.
Oh my God, I hate when people do that.
Okay. So it might take a minute for people to think about what I'm saying, but really and truly, what they do reflects that. And it's even them smelling good and putting on their this and that clothes.
It's for the man to say, Ray, you look, I'm trying to be like you, bro.
Although I do appreciate a man that smells good, but then when you're smoking, it kills it. It dead it. And then you're there puff, you're whining behind a girl, you're puffing the weed or the cigarette in her head.
Good air. It's not good. It's not good.
But that's not every man, by the way, just so we know. It's a generalization.
We're going to talk about them in a minute, where they are. So.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about Takeover, a little piece.
Yes, go talk about Takeover.
So, big up Queenie, Granary's management. She just kept on being on my case. I want to do a female DJ that, I want to do a female DJ that. I kept telling her, I'll come and DJ at it if you want to do it, but I'm not a promoter. I don't want to be a promoter. I tried being a promoter at the very, very beginning of my DJing career. Just like within the first 5 months of me DJ, I just literally wanted to throw myself in everything too fast. Do you get it? Because not everything's for you. I wasn't ready to learn how to be a DJ and do promotion at the same time. And she just kept on, Ray, I want to do this female DJ. I want to do
She's very pro-women.
Yes, she is. Because she was just like, I'm a woman, you're a woman, and I know you know that other female
we should stick together. That's how she talked.
Yeah. Stick together kind of vibe. And I was like, I know them, but I'm not a promoter, and I don't want to be responsible for that. I didn't want a responsibility. I'm just like, I get booked at bear parties, and I see the promoters ripping their hair out in the event. I don't want to be that girl. Like, do you get it? I want to be cute. I don't want to be looking old before my time. But she just kept pressing, and then I feel like throughout the lockdown, how I started the Takeover was actually Instagram Live. And do you know what? One thing with me that I've realized in this industry, what makes me get up and move, is when I feel like people knock me back, or they push me down, or they say, "Yeah, almost you're not good enough," kind of thing. I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna fight you back, but not with my words. I'm not gonna cuss you. I'm not gonna hit you. I'm gonna do whatever it is that you feel like I can't do. And that's something that I've come to learn a lot. So when certain lives were going on, you know, it was a thing. Everyone had their life, what they was doing. And I was just sitting there like, how come no one's really getting the female DJs involved? Like, all of us female DJs are sitting there watching it online.
I didn't know there were so many female DJs until Takeover, to be honest with you.
I wish I bought the poster.
Yeah. I didn't know until Takeover. When you see all the
pictures, people are like, who are those girls? And I'm like, they're DJs.
The funny thing is, I'm from South London, right? But I know about you, Riri, Truly Bells, which is not from South. Those are the 3 female DJs. And obviously, I've heard of Shans London. That's true. I've heard of Shans London. But I've never seen her play. But you guys, maybe because, again, one of my first booking was over Northwest. Big up Bugsy. My first paid booking, like, on my own was from Bugsy. So shout out to Bugsy. Obviously, I've done events with WORLMAG, but as Forever Sasha by myself.
I know what live you was talking about now. Earlier.
Right? Okay. Yeah. So, and that's where I met a lot of those, like, girls. And I'm like, what? They're female DJs. I was like, You know? Yeah. So doing the Takeover is a great thing. And if you guys haven't been yet, then New Year, make that one of your resolutions.
All 3 floors, we take over, it's all female DJs. We have different vibe every floor.
Imagine sexy, beautiful ladies. And when I say sexy, I don't just mean naked, because Ray like to dress half naked, but maybe not all the other women. But just the way that they're touching the decks. The way that they're mixing. Nice. You know a woman cook better than a man.
100%.
So when they do the mixing kind of...
Obviously, the men would beg to differ. But
I know, right? They're arguing right now.
They can beg and they can differ if they want to. But yeah, no, Queenie just like, do it. And then obviously, like, she was just kind of in the back of my mind, you know, just a little, do it. And then I remember, I'm not going to say their names. People are lucky I'm not drawing no one out on this interview. I'm not saying no names.
They know who they are.
There was a particular person, DJ, that was doing the lives quite regular, and you know, like, we're friends and stuff like that.
Oh, we know who it is.
Yeah. Which one? I'm friends with every single DJ, but yeah.
Yeah.
And I just felt like, why is he not inviting me? And then I'm sure every week, you know, every day was a different Instagram Live lockdown. I'm looking, I'm like, why did I invite no female DJs?
I know it is, because I know somebody did invite you, so it's not that one.
It's not that one.
Cheers.
Yeah, and then I just thought, fudge this.
Create your own.
I just went Pirate Studio.
Love it.
Booked a studio. I said, Gallum.
Yes.
Because I knew all them. We've networked and stuff like that. I just never had anything to do with them, if you get what I'm saying. And now I'm like, forward. All them men are doing their lives. They're not inviting us. I'm doing this. And I don't know if there's someone else around the world that done it before me, but for me and for where we are in our scene, I know I was the first person to do an all-female DJ Instagram live in the lockdown. I
love that.
I was the first one.
You know, they say rejection is God's protection.
Yeah.
And that being what it was created something beautiful. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying about people complaining and moaning about not being invited to stuff or not. Like, the hell?
It's how
when life gives you lemon,
decide.
when life gives you lemon, find a lobster and squeeze that damn lemon over it.
I was
it is what it
pissed off
is.
for about 24 hours. It was a good 24 hours. I was pissed off. I was like, I can't believe him.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, why can I not do this myself?
But do you think that sometimes somebody can rate you as a friend and then, but as a business, they're not interested, right?
I don't think it is possible. I think,
you don't think it's possible?
No, I think if you're my friend, you gotta rate me all the way down to the ground.
No,
because I don't keep friends. I don't rate everything that they do.
What?
I don't support everything that
they
they
ain't
do.
Jesus.
No, I don't keep friends like that.
Ray,
but that's who I am.
Jesus, I'm telling you, that's not who I am. Listen,
That's it.
Business and friendship, two different things. There's certain friends that I love to the core, but I will never do business with them. Are you mad? Just like how there's certain family member that I know I'll never lend money to if I want it back.
Okay, I know what you're saying in that aspect. But yeah, no, Takeover came about.
Sometimes I have to say no to certain friends, but then I have to like let them know I still love you, I still got you for something else. But when it comes to
cool.
that
When
side,
you say it like
girl,
that, I hear that. 100%. But yeah, no, with Takeover, like I done the live. Everyone was like, who on the day? It was the day when I was doing the live. Every single male DJ from north to west to east to south. All of them are ringing me. We want to come to the studio. Guess what? Because they don't like us on a normal day. They're not interested in us. They don't want to book us. But when you know that all them gal are linking up at the studio to do what you lot are usually doing, you want to be involved. But when you lot were doing it, you lot didn't want to involve us. But it's fine. I said, yeah, you lot, forward. Because I wanted them to come and see what I was doing. Did you get it?
That's it.
I wanted them to come and see what I was doing.
Yeah.
And it was so vibesy. We got kicked out of Pirate Studios. It was so vibesy. I'm still banned from Pirate Studios to this day for that. And I don't regret it. Like, I don't regret it. And then everyone was like, you have to do it again. And then I done it again.
Well, big up you with that.
And then we come out of the lockdown and Queenie was like, you got to bring this to the club. And I said, cool. And we just brought it to the club.
And she said, you got to.
She said, you got to. Because she was like, right? Because she was on my case for years about it. And I was like, no. And I was like, all right, cool. I've already got the foundation there.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
And I love then, obviously, when you guys, because some people might do the female takeover and then decide they want to get a male host.
Yeah.
Then you got in touch with me and you were like, we're doing this thing, it's female, so we want a female host. Blah, blah. And I thought, you know what?
It's only right.
You know, if you did go for a male, I would question it. Right?
Yeah.
Because if you're saying it's takeover and it's female, which I never get that when people say, okay, so if you're going to say it's all male and you bring in a female, I will still question it. Like, it defeats the purpose, right? But in saying that, I want to say a big shout out to all the female DJs, the ones that I know, the ones that I don't know. You know, I love Lady Riri. There's something about Lady Riri, and we need to get her here on this couch because there's something about her vibe and her energy.
Lady Riri will be the best person to sit on this couch because before we wrap up, the first time I saw female DJs with my own two eyes, I was at Bottle Match Bottle. Big up Mark Booker. Oh, you're booked for it next week as well. Yeah, girl. Big him up still. I came to these dance, Bottle Match Bottle. It was up in Edmonton. This was 2018. This was the year I started DJing. And I'm in the dance and, you know, I'm hearing some music playing. I'm like, yeah. Then I just heard Lady Riri, yo, and I'm like, is that a woman?
I know. Right?
I was literally like, you know, at the back of the club.
Yeah.
I ran to the front of the club and I'm like,
love it.
and I was just standing there like, the whole time it was Lady Riri and Lady D.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lady D's radio station management for Heart of Love as well, for Gatekeeper radio station. And I was just standing there like, and they weren't playing no gang tunes either. They were playing like hip hop, man tunes, like everything. I was like,
yeah.
That was the first, I was just in awe with them. All my friends that I was even with, they just didn't get it. Like, they were just like, I'm like, no, because that's going to be me. And let's just say a year later, I was in that same venue.
That's it, yes.
On that stage doing it. But yeah, like, big them up, because if it wasn't for people like Lady Riri, I wouldn't even think it was possible for me. Do you get it?
That's nice, yeah.
I wouldn't even think it's possible. And Lady Riri is someone that's just always on the other end of the phone for me.
Yeah.
Because she knows what I'm going through. Because she's been there already.
Yeah.
Like, Riri's been in this industry for so long. She's
Big
been
up
there,
Lady
done that.
Riri, man.
Big up Lady Riri each and every time.
Before you go, I've got a last question that I want to ask.
Yeah.
It's quite, it's one of those ones where, actually, I got two questions. One is this. Is Ray PGT single, and how are you single? You're single.
Yeah.
Do you think that you could be in a relationship and be a female DJ in the dancehall scene? Do you think that's...
What I will say is that since I've been a female DJ, I've struggled so much to find a man. Like, it's got worse. I was single before. I've been single for... It's embarrassing. I've been single for 8 years though. Yeah.
Okay.
I've just been dating.
And smashing.
Of course.
Come on.
It's only right.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's really, really difficult. I think that the DJs, I've dated some DJs. So the DJs I've dated, it's almost like they met me here, so they don't care enough about it. They're just like, yeah, whatever, you're DJ. I know you're DJ. I met you like this. It's just like, no, but you don't know what this means to me. Like, I don't think if you get what I'm saying. Yeah. And then there's the guys that are not DJs. They're just like, you're always out. You're always around bare man. You're always on the phone to man. Who's the thing? I'm like, it's the DJs that I work with. I do other promotions apart from Takeover, you know.
That's sad, Ray. So then
there's nowhere to be. I've had promoters that I've been dating that have said to me, like, next time when I book you, don't walk with your brethren. I'm like, that's my friend. It's just a guy. Like, that's my friend. Then I don't walk with it. I'm just like,
okay. Yeah.
I think I can find love. Whether it's going to be a DJ, not a DJ, a promoter, an artist, I don't know. But I think it has to be within the industry because it has to make sense for me.
For them to understand what
I feel like it's been easier dating people in the industry than dating people that are not in the industry because they just don't get it. They're not in it. And I get that. But yeah, I'm single. If anyone wants to mingle.
Well, that's great. Thanks for letting us know that. Lastly, DJs or artists that have their songs or not get their songs played, especially those in the UK, because I like to moan a lot about and you know I don't believe in moaning. I just don't, you know, even if there is something to moan about, I just feel like
do what you need to do exactly to make it happen and stop moaning. I'm very much. But
you as a DJ, hearing these artists say these, especially it might have been an artist where you didn't even play it one time and they haven't even reposted it or acknowledged it.
All right, cool.
What's your take on it all?
Let me talk now because
like, let me talk now.
I've been on radio. Do you get it? Even before this whole. Obviously, I feel like everyone's like hyping up UK dancehall like in the last 2 years or so. It's just like when I was on radio in 2018, I done whole 2-hour UK dancehall shows. Like someone, for example, big up Shanty Force. Shanty Force only knows me because when he was away,
on holiday,
yeah. When he was on holiday, people were contacting him saying, "Oh, you know this gal, DJ Ray PGT." He's like, "No, who's that? She's bare playing your tunes on radio." Like, I didn't even know him. I just knew he was from the ends. He was on holiday, and he's a UK dancehall, isn't it? Like, do you get it? So with that, and it's just like, I've been playing UK dancehall, and it's the same artist who get on Instagram live and say, "Oh, the DJ them now playing my tune." I'm just sitting there like, so who am I? Mother, may I? Like, who am I? Am I no one? So they need to stop saying that DJs are not playing their tunes because they're on a response for the Andrew Freshes or the Loyal Squads. And do you get it? Like, and you only response for those who you feel like are top 10. You don't response for someone like me who at that time was building and I was still giving your ting face when I'm trying to give myself face as well. They're not responsive to me. That what you said, don't even get a repost. I would go through my lives and cut out snippets of me playing their songs and send it to them. Do you know how much work that is?
Yeah.
To go through 2 hours of Instagram live just to cut out like 1 minute of a song just to send it to the artist and they don't even post it.
Yeah.
So I think that they need to start being grateful for the little help that they are getting.
Yeah.
They're looking for the big four. They're looking for Shawnee B. They're looking for Tim Westwood. But they're looking for you lot. So that's what I have to say about that.
On that note, I want to give a big shout out to DJ Genesis. I know he's a DJ.
Big up
but
DJ
he
Genesis.
produces songs and he's got some artists. And whenever people play his song,
Yeah.
I always see it on his page more than I see it on where actually the source of it. He reposts it.
100%.
You know? And that's good to see the acknowledgement. So
And
big up
he
yourself,
does
DJ
flyers as
Genesis.
well.
We need to talk to you too.
He's done a few flyers for me, so he does flyers as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, you lot hit him up. He's cold.
All right, Ray, well, we're wrapping it up. We've been chatting for long,
I
girl. It seems like we
know.
could talk forever and ever. WORLMAG, I feel like we need to get Ray on the team, like some way, somehow. I know she's got a 9 to 5 or whatever, but clearly you have a passion for entertainment.
100%.
You know, you're in this. I see it. I feel it. So yeah, production. But yeah, is there anything you want to say before we go?
Thank you for having me. I was shocked that I even got the message. I was like,
Yeah.
me, even though I know I have things to talk about, I feel like I'm still at a place where, you know, they say, like, waiting to get your flowers almost. I feel like I'm still waiting for it. But I feel like I got my flowers just by being invited here. No, because I'm doing something. And
Yeah.
you notice I'm doing something. You said, Ray, come.
Of course.
And there's other people that just look at me and say, yeah, she did her thing, whatever. She's like, hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, you're a part of the scene. You put
am.
smiles on people's face. You make people go down memory
Try to.
lane when you play your music. You know, you're there in the industry doing your bit. So why not? Come on.
So big up yourself, Sasha. Big up WORLMAG. Thank you for having me, guys. Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that episode. Please make sure you do the normal stuff. Subscribe, like, comment, turn your notifications on. Check out Ray PGT on Instagram. Follow her. You like her style. You know what to do. Book her. All right. Until next time, take care of yourself. And don't forget, Flat Cap Rum is where it's at. It's Christmas soon.
Yeah.
Grab yourself a bottle. All right. Until next time, guys. Bye.